Chris Kirkpatrick. Congratulations, Miesha. You are the winner of Celebrity Big Brother.
Well, you saw it last night. Former UFC champion Miesha Tate crowned the newest winner of Celebrity Big Brother. She was able to secure enough votes to win it all in last night's finale on Coin 6. The mixed martial artist has been a dominant force all season in the Big Brother house.
Miesha Tate joining us live right now, fresh off her win. Good morning and congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good morning. Great morning.
Yeah, it is a great morning for you, for sure.
What was that reaction like? I mean, once you found out you won, and how do you feel now being able to kind of sit with it and absorb the win a little bit?
Oh my gosh. I still feel like I'm processing. I still feel like I've only been able to see one side of the coin. So I definitely want to go back and watch the show. And it seems like crazy. I don't even know what to think right now. What a wild journey this past 28 days was. Definitely felt like a pressure cooker.
Oh, I can't imagine. So I'm curious, Miesha, what made you want to be on this season of Celebrity Big Brother, and what was your strategy going into the house? Did you go in with a plan?
Not really. I think I was pretty naive going into this house in what it really takes to be on Celebrity Big Brother. And I was trying to watch the other seasons while I was like riding my exercise bike in the morning and taking care of my two little kids. And I just feel like I was not prepared for what it really took to get and stay into the house. But I did somehow make it to the end, and my strategy going in was pretty naive. It was just to get the athletes to stick together, because I felt like we were the most noticeable threats just when you walk in the door. If you had Olympian attached to your name or UFC world champion, you're probably going to be a target at some point in this game. So that was my initial strategy, was to keep the athletes together. But I needed more than just the athletes. So the plan quickly evolved.
That makes sense. I was curious if the strategy was just going to be like, hey, I'm a UFC champ. You know, have you seen what I've done in the octagon?
Just
like,
fight it out
I'll unleash
all the
if I need to unleash. Like, so that's fun. That's a pretty fun alliance. How did the alliance with other athletes work out? Was that fun to be able to work with those other athletes?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like it was such a different experience than I expected going in. Not that I even really knew what to expect, but there's no way that I could have been prepared for this. And, Mariah was one of the athletes that I wanted to work with first. And then she kind of went over to the other side of the house. And then we flipped the house upside down trying to save her again, only to be put out the next week. So, I mean, that whole strategy didn't really play itself out the way that, I would have thought maybe going into the show that ideally it would have. But hey, I mean, that is part of the game, right? Is that you have to expect the unexpected.
Right, and you still came out on top. I think what's fun about Celebrity Big Brother is you have all these different people who are known for different things at different points in time. So I'm curious, out of all the celebrities in the house, who was maybe the most different from what you would have expected them to be like going into it? Who didn't necessarily meet your initial expectations?
Well, you know what? I didn't know anything about pretty much anybody going into the house. Even, I'm embarrassed to admit, Todd Bridges. I live under a rock, evidently. I know everybody knew who he was, and I was like, okay, So again, I just went into this house not knowing what to expect, not knowing who anybody was outside of the house. And maybe that helped me, because I think a lot of people felt like they knew Todd Bridges going in, but he is, I think, a much different person than the characters that he's portrayed, or at least that's what I got from him. And I didn't have that. I had a clean slate, and I was trying to get to know people for the first time in the house. But again, we're playing a social experiment, and people are playing a game that they're trying to win. So it was hard to maybe formulate the trust at the same time.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's a tough dynamic to kind of play. But well, it was so much fun getting a chance to talk to you this morning, and congrats on the big win.
Yeah, fun season.
What are you doing to celebrate?
Well, I want to spend time with my family. That's the biggest thing, right? I've missed my kids for the past month. So I just want to take them to do whatever they want to do. got $250,000 in my pocket now, and I want to spoil my kids a little bit. I'm gonna take them toy shopping and maybe buy some cute outfits that I can annoy them with and dress them up and
That's
take
awesome.
family photos and do mom things that are annoying the kids
There you
at that age.
go.
I'm sure they will be more than fine to put
Yeah.
up with a few mom
They're,
things.
they're
for a
the
few
they're the
toy
real
shopping
winners
trips.
here.
Yeah.
Mom comes home with the
Yeah.
winnings. They're the real winners.
I hope so.
Oh, that's great.
Awesome. Well, Celebrity Big Brother winner Miesha Tate, thanks so much and congratulations again.
Thank you.
And if you missed out, if you want to catch up on any of the scheming, the alliances, you want to catch Miesha winning it all, you can stream Celebrity Big Brother right now on Paramount+.